So the railing just gave way?
She almost took a swim.
What do you think?
I told her I thought that the screws had just rusted through.
Now tell me what you really think.
Hey, take a look for yourself.
Yeah, I'd say there's no doubt about it.
Don't we agree? Somebody deliberately unscrewed these bolts.
Knowing that the slightest pressure would simply make the whole thing collapse.
If it's a practical joke, it's not very funny.
Well, your tormentor, whoever they are, only wants to see you frightened, not seriously hurt.
I know who it is. It's, Scott Baldwin.
Well, he'd be my first thought, too. Well, he was.
It's his style, man. It's like an annoying insect, you know?
You're gonna have a hard time proving it, mate.
I know I can't prove it, but it's very bizarre the way he's getting back into poor Charles' society. He's become the wronged little boy, the martyr.
The guy does have more front than wind.
Oh, tell me about it. But this is one case of forgive and forget that I cannot forgive, and I sure as hell ain't gonna forget.
Look, whatever you do, don't go getting too upset about it just yet.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll get tired of these silly games, these jokes.
That's if it's Scotty.
It better be.
What?
Because Laura thinks the boat's jinxed.
Jinx? And listen, it's the 20th century.
Well, I know it's the 20th century, but she...
Hey, Sailor,
Hey.
you're pretty cute. Can I take a walk with you?
Anytime, hot stuff. How you doing? I want you to be careful of this railing here.
Yeah,
Oh, don't
it's rotten to the core.
How about giving us the grand tour of this baby?
Well, I was just about to ask if you wanted a baby.
Well, look, I'll see you back in the salon.
All right.
Salon. I do like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Look, your boat is beautiful.
Well, so are you, baby sister.
What are you up to?
Well, what are you talking about? Well, the question is, what are you up to?
Oh, I had a lovely dinner tonight at the Rib with Noah, who is soon, I hope, to be a member of our family.
Oh, that's nice. Just, the two of you, huh?
Oh, no, actually, there were 4 of us. Ann and Zach joined us. Come on, I want to see everything.
Okay.
Show me the best part first.
You know something, Zach? Of all the men I've known in my life, I think that you have the most style.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
What about my enthusiasm?
A+.
Yeah? Wait until you see my endurance. Another A+?
No, run that by me again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Dr. Hardy, sir.
Hello, Steve. Good evening.
Hello, Ed. Zach, I didn't expect to see you here.
Well, sir, I was just driving by. I thought I'd drop, Ann?
Yes, oh, and I invited him in.
I understand, but it is getting late.
Oh, yes, you know, I was just saying that, Dr. Hardy, sir. I was just saying to Ann, it's time we turned in. Oh, not together, of course, sir.
Of course.
Steve, the night is still young.
And we all have to work in the morning. And interns especially need their rest.
But they need their recreation.
What about their overcoats? Ann, could you toss me my coat right there?
Uh-huh.
Good night.
See you tomorrow, sir.
Good night. Come on, you're gonna freeze out there unless you come get it.
Annie, you heard what he said. He's my boss.
I don't care what anybody says.
Just explain what happened, please.
Poor Diana, she just had it all figured all wrong. She had thought that when she told Jeff that PJ was really his son, that he would propose to her. I didn't know that Jeff was supposed to come over. And I had gone over that night because I had decided that I should have a talk with Diana about the whole PJ thing. So I went over and I let myself in, and I heard Diana in the other room. And just as I started to go into the other room to talk to her, the doorbell rang. And all of a sudden, Diana called, "Jeff?" Well, I got a little confused, and so I just went right on into the hall closet and stayed there. Well, when she told Jeff that PJ was really his son, he got furious. I mean, he could not believe that Diana had kept the truth from him all of this time, and they had a terrible fight. He just stormed out. He never even knew that I was there.
All right, what happened after Jeff left?
Well, I waited in the closet because I could hear Diana crying. So I just didn't know what to do.
Please, go on.
I stayed there, and I waited until things got quiet. I opened the door, and I was going to leave. And that's when I saw Heather. I saw Heather in a nurse's uniform, standing there facing Diana, and she was pointing a gun at her.
What did you do?
I screamed, Heather, stop! It was you! Heather, no.
I remember. You yelled, stop. You knocked the gun out of my hand.
What was I supposed to do? Stand there and let you kill Diana? I couldn't let that happen. I love Diana. Why didn't you love me? How can you say that? I saved your life. What? You were so shocked when I knocked that gun out of your hand that you stood there like you were in some kind of a trance. But Diana went to a kitchen door and she got another gun. And I thought she was going to kill you, Heather. I really did. Now, maybe she had a right to want to kill you. But I wasn't going to stand there and watch you get shot. You were just standing there, so I ran over and I tried to get the gun away from Diana. But poor Diana must have been so terrified that she wouldn't let go of the gun.
Mother, I remember. You did it. You shot her.
It was an accident. I just wanted her to put the gun away. I didn't want either one of you to get hurt. It was an accident. Heather, you are my daughter. And she was my friend. I just couldn't get her to let go of that gun, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and then the gun went off. I loved Diane Taylor, and I killed her.
Oh, Luke.
Oh, what?
You've done it.
What did I do?
Well, I would say you've done it for all of us because this boat is about as far from Elm Street as a family could get.
Yeah. Why don't you come on over here and sit next to me so we can have a talk?
Are you kidding? And miss the rest of this tour? No way.
Come on, Barbara. Take a load off.
No, come on, really, I'm anxious. I want to see everything. Serious stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Something's up?
Remember running into Thelma at my apartment the other day?
Yeah, sure.
Well, it wasn't coincidence. She was here specifically. She wanted to see me.
Well, as a matter of fact, I've been wondering about that since you haven't seen her for years and you're out of the business for so long. Why was she there?
Well, she had something to tell me. It seems there's been somebody in Florida asking a lot of questions.
What kind of questions?
About my colorful past.
Who wants to know about your past, Ruby?
It isn't Ruby's past they're interested in, Doylan.
Well, then I don't understand. Me? Why?
Thelma found out who was so curious. It seems there's an investigation, and the orders are coming from very high in Washington.
I see.
I wish it wasn't true, honey, but it is.
Senator Morton Drake.
He's had our whole background dug up.
All of us?
Yeah, all of us.
You know, I thought I was going to make it this time. I really did. I guess that just goes to show you what happens when you get involved with people from the right side of the tracks, huh? They don't want you, do they?
Now, hold it a minute, Barbara Jean. Did Noah say he didn't want you?
No. But it's probably because he hasn't been told yet. It's probably because his uncle hasn't had a chance to clue him in on the fact that his, lady is an ex-hooker.
All right, then, you clue him in. You do it as fast as possible. Don't give his uncle a chance to do it, because if the man cares about you, if he really cares about you, the past won't make a bit of difference, because it's just the past.
Darling, it's the person you are now that counts.
Try telling that to Senator Martin Drake.
We don't have to tell Senator Martin Drake nothing.
His nephew is going to expect an explanation.
All right. All right, he wants an explanation. Give it to him. What the hell? I mean, how much does this guy mean to you anyway?
He means everything to me. He's so wonderful, and he's so kind, and he's strong, and he's handsome. And I love him. And that's what matters, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what matters. But if he's so great, then this little bit of information isn't going to make that much difference to him.
You think so?
I know so. If he's so great that he deserves you, then he can take you all together along with the past.
I'm scared.
That's not a very Spencer thing to say, you know.
I know. And I have to find out, right?
That's right. And I think you should do it fast. I think you should do it before that scrunge of an uncle of his brings it up.
Tell him everything?
Yes, darling.
If he's worth having, Barbara Jean, he's worth telling the truth to.
Yeah. Spencers can do anything, right?
That's right. And first and foremost, you are a Spencer.
You would have let them put me in jail for life just to save your own skin.
Oh, no, that's a lie.
Don't you tell me about lies.
Heather, I never would have let them send you to prison. I never would have let them put you in an institution for the criminally insane. They wouldn't have had the proof.
You expect me to believe that? Not after I've been sitting in jail for weeks.
Heather, if you hadn't been up to your same old tricks on the night that Diana Taylor tried, and if you hadn't come snooping around here, they never would have had that murder weapon. Do you understand? You would have been free. They couldn't have any proof. You got yourself in trouble again.
Mrs. Grant, did you have the gun after Diana was shot?
Yes.
Why?
Well, after the gun went off, it came off in my hand, and Heather was in a trance, and Diana was dead, and I was hysterical.
And then what happened?
I went in to check the baby.
Where was Heather?
That must have been when Heather wrote Ann's name in Diana's blood. All I know is when I came back, she was gone.
I heard that front door close.
Yes, but Ann didn't come upstairs.
Well, maybe she's gone to the kitchen to get some milk or something.
Audrey, it doesn't take that long to get a glass of milk. Now, something fishy is going on down there.
What are we supposed to do about it? I mean, she's a grown woman.
Maybe so, but she's acting more like a teenager. And what's more, she's doing it in this house, and it's got to stop.
Well, how are you going to stop it? Oh, no.
Audrey,
oh, no,
I want you to go down there.
I will. You go on down
Honey,
there.
I can't. I've already been down there, and I struck out. If I go again, it'll look like I'm doing it on purpose.
Well, you are doing it on purpose.
I realize that, but it shouldn't have to be so obvious. Come on, baby. Believe me, it's better if you go.
Well, I can see there's no way out of this one, is there? All right, I'll go.
Good.
Steve, you sure you don't want something more in the kitchen?
Oh, no! I shouldn't still be here.
Don't be ridiculous.
What? Don't be ridiculous. What are you talking about? I could lose my job. Oh, I should have gotten out of here when I had the chance.
Come on,
What do you mean? What do you mean, relax? You heard what my boss said.
It's just Audrey. Hi, Audrey.
Oh.
Hello. Hello, Mrs. Hardy. How you doing? It's a pleasure as always.
Yeah, well, it certainly is a surprise.
Yes.
If I'd known you were here, I never would have dreamt of coming downstairs and disturb you. I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't you be sorry, please. It's me who's sorry.
Not half as sorry as I am.
Well, I tell you, I'd really love to stay, but I was just telling Ann that I had to be going. Really, I was.
Oh, Zach, come on.
Ann, I have my coat this time.
I just want to say goodnight. Okay? Good night. Oh, I'm so tired. I think I'll go to bed. Hi, Steve.
You okay?
I was mortified.
Yeah, I know. Ann's basically a good girl, but this isn't the first time this has happened, Audrey. The last time it was Noah. I mean, she's falling apart, and I don't think there's anything we can do about it.
When I saw that Heather was gone, I just got confused. The gun was still in my hand, and I panicked. I ran, and I just ran till I saw the bus in the distance, and I flagged it down in between the stops.
Back in the morning, you knew Diana was dead, yet you pretended shock.
No, I wasn't pretending. I had no idea that PJ would be capable of getting out of that bed. I was frantic about the little boy being missing.
I see, then your shock was genuine.
Oh, yes. But of course, I did know Diana was dead.
How could you let them put me through this agony?
Don't you think that I was in agony, too?
I don't know what to think.
Well, then think about this. I want them to put you back into Forest Hills because I know you, and I know what you're capable of doing.
That's enough.
No. No, now you can fool everyone else, but you can't fool me. You should be in Forest Hills. I thought that if I kept quiet, that they would send you back there where you belong. And then Stephen Morris could start a new life with Jeff in Nevada. I really thought everything was going to be all right.
You hate me that much.
I don't hate you. I never have. I just know you. You tried to ruin my whole life. No, no. This tragedy would never have happened if it hadn't have been for you. I kept you from being a murderer, and I kept you from being killed. And what's left? Diana Taylor is dead. And I am gonna have to live with that and suffer with it for just the rest of my life because my baby, my own little girl, made me a murderer.